The smell of this pile. It's like, woo! All Hallows Eve is upon us, and you know what that means. Cheap costumes, razor blades and apples, and even more candy than you're physically capable of eating. It's time to taste test each and every popular Halloween candy. Rank it 1 to 10, and that's it. One more time. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Some viewers have asked why I support BetterHelp. It's because they're committed to making one of my very favorite things, therapy, more accessible and affordable for everyone. Don't get me wrong, they've made mistakes in the past, but they're committed to making them right, and they've grown into a service I can proudly stand behind. If you want to learn more, stick around to the end of the video because I want to talk about it. And if you're interested in how you can start your therapy journey, head to betterhelp.com/Babish. First up, not what I was expecting, ring pops. The pop that you have to eat like this so that it makes your lips whatever color the pop is. It's the only way to do it. If there's another way to do it, show me, please. Watermelon, you can have this. Thank you very much.
I already ate it.
You said you like watermelon. I don't want to waste too much candy. We're going to give all this candy away to children. It's the truth. It's Halloween candy. Why would we do anything else? That's what we're going to do. We're going to give it away to children. I'm not going to do it. I hate kids. I've had strawberry. I've had blueberry. I can imagine sour cherry. But sherbet? Why is it cloudy? These aren't normally cloudy. I kind of have to open another one to verify. See? Look at that.
Oh, that's really nice.
Clear as a summer's day. Okay, here we go. Sour cherry. Okay, it's cherry. Fake cherry flavor. Blah. And it's a little sour, but not really. Let's see if it clears up after I lick it. It tastes crazy. You know what it actually tastes like? It tastes like they melted down Smarties. I don't like it, and I do want to wear one of these the entire episode. And it's not going to be that one. There it is. Ring pops are incredible. They were my favorite prize to get at Chuck E. Cheese's. They were 25 tickets, worth every ticket. As Halloween candy, like, it's an oddball choice, but it's a choice I like to ball. Oddly. 8, I love ring pops. I don't care. I love them. Oh, so tiny. I didn't look. It's like catching a fruit fly. It's just disappeared in the ether. What the hell's this?
Root beer?
Root beer?
I've had so much candy already.
This is the second candy I want to point out. It's Root Beer Barrel, a candy from the days of yore. Back when candy didn't have to be interesting, good looking, or flavorful. Put dots of sugar on paper and kids would suck it off. You have any dots?
No.
Good. So that's root beer candy, which is good. I like root beer candy. I like root beer. You made candy out of it. I'm gonna like it. It's a 5. It's not bad, but it's also not good. Trash bowl. I bet there's gonna be like 3 things that are below a 5 today. This is all just sugar in different shapes. Hard to hate. If I remember correctly, I'm not a huge Baby Ruth fan. It's peanuts, caramel, and nougat. That's a Snickers, no? Baby Ruth. Was this Babe Ruth's favorite candy bar? There's not that much nougat in it, which I care for. It's the equivalent of corn syrup in everything. It's just like, what do we put in this candy bar? We can't just do peanuts, that would cost a fortune. Nougat. To me, it seems like a worse Snickers because it's too peanut forward. All I really taste is peanuts. I mean, look at the peanut ratio of peanut to everything else. That's just mostly peanut. You're right to call it a chocolate covered payday. It's not bad, it's a 6. Oh! I love Milk Duds. I like them chewy. I like them almost too hard to chew. Oh. What bag was that in? Because it picked up the flavors of something fruity. I have to assume Nerds. Yeah, everything else can be wrapped in plastic, but Nerds is like, no condom. We're just putting it straight in the box. I will be impartial though, or should I? Their caramel it could be better. It requires aging to be good. And the chocolate's dog shit. 7's very fair. What the hell are these? Just
Sour balls.
How sour are these balls? Not very sour. Tastes like a lemon head without the whimsy. Cherry, objectionable. Cherry again, you gave me 2 of the same. Orange is fine. Overall, the most boring candy I've ever had in my entire life. It's of a bygone era. Kids today, they got their Nintendo Switch and their VR goggles. They're not gonna stand for that. They're not unpleasant, but they're just so boring. I'm gonna give them a 3. Oh, I've been Bean Boozled. It's liver and onions or cappuccino, Old Bandage, How'd you capture that flavor? That's terrifying. All right, I'm gonna pick a random one. I'm just gonna pick a random color. Not gonna look at what comes out. Red, that's either Old Bandage. Okay, all right, okay, I'm feeling this. Okay, it's either Old Bandage or pomegranate. What does an Old Bandage taste like? That doesn't taste like Old Bandage. That tastes exactly like burning plastic. Just one, just one. Brown, liver and onions or cappuccino. Whoa! That tastes like liver and onions. It tastes like blood, which is what liver tastes like, and onions. Oh, they capture this. With Jelly Belly, it either tastes nothing like the source material or exactly like it. Orange, dead fit.
I think you've done enough. You've done great.
See, Steve said till I die. Steve said till I die. Dead fish. Water went up my nose. Oh God, that really did taste like, bad fish. Oh, stinky socks? How bad could that be? That was Tutti Frutti. I think the most appropriate score for this is a 5 because half of them are good. It gets a lot of yucks. We just had some fun. How are there 2 of these?
Just different packaging.
No, they're not. This is Smarties. These are Sweet Tarts. These could not be more different.
Sweet Tarts back.
Smarties. This is what I would get if I didn't get enough tickets to get a ring pop. Are these different flavors? They have a difference in flavor about as much as they have a difference in color. They're barely candy. I know that they're classics and they're apparently never gonna go away and they're always gonna be in every Halloween basket. What do you call it? Halloween pail? Candy bucket?
I used a pillowcase.
Oh, Steve. I'm gonna give them a 3. I'm gonna catch some hate for that, but Smarties, you basic. Sweet Tarts, or as they're otherwise known, the better Smarties. They're bigger. They say tender on them? This one says math and art. Did these just have antonyms on them? What the f?
So those are opposites, math and art?
Yeah, they are. It's 2 sides of the same coin. 10. They're really like tart and sweet. And frankly, I adore what they've done here. I can't get over it. It's the deepest thing I've ever seen on candy. All that tomfoolery aside, they kind of suck. They're really boring. I mean, they're better than the Smarties for sure, but they're also just like, they're still chalk. I'd give them a 5, but I'm gonna give them a 6 for whimsy. That's the game you play when you go out there with your pillowcase. Crunch! One of my very least favorite candy bars. Here's the deal. I'm not gonna let my prejudices get in the way. I'm sure the whole of humanity would say it's a 7. I don't like milk chocolate. I don't like that I have to chew it. I'm checking those at the door. I'm gonna give it a 6. I think it's a 6. Blow pops, specifically weird little blow pops. These aren't the ones you get at the gas station. I hate cherry candy, but cherry blow pops spank. I've never had black cherry, but I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna like it. Unless, of course, if I open this up and it's jet black. No, it just looks like grape. I almost got rid of the cape. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Have I been made a black cherry man? It's good. I mean, it tastes more like fake cherry than normal Blow Pops cherry, especially considering there's something for everyone. I guarantee there's a Blow Pop flavor you like out there. I'm gonna give Blow Pops a 9. I love Blow Pops. The only reason I'm not giving them a 10 is because they cut your mouth usually. Haribo, I'm gonna open this up, leave it open, and we'll check back in 1 week, because that's how I like my Haribo. These are already pre-chewied. They're good and thick and dense. Why is strawberry green? Strawberry's green, dude. Haribos are awesome. But as far as the pantheon of Halloween candy goes, they're pretty mid. So I'm gonna throw a 6 their way. I'm gonna throw a nice curvy 6 at them.
Whoa.
Oh, such a good catch today. Rolo, fun fact about Rolo. When I was growing up, probably when I was, must have been 9 or 10, my testicles dropped. And I was in the back of the car, and I was eating Rolos, and I felt these two things down here. And I asked my parents very loudly if that's where the Rolos go. That's a true story. I remember it distinctly. You don't forget something like that. That chocolate tastes better than most mass-produced milk chocolate. It just does. And there's so much caramel, and it's so nice and soft. I would eat a whole bag of these, obviously, but like, again, we're talking about Halloween candy as a whole. And in that universe, this gets a 7. Comfortable 7. I don't need to try this. I have to eat so much candy, but that's how good they are. The perfect gummy candy. Nothing wrong with them, no notes. Except that occasionally you are eating them and you look at the bag and you're like, oh, I only have greens and yellows left. Does that get them a 9? Because green and yellow kind of sucks, lemon and lime? I'm gonna give them a 9. I'm a Sour Patch Kids freak. Line drive at my face. Exercise some restraint. Argets, yes. What the hell are these? Clever Candy Rainbow Jawbreakers. Taste the rainbow, black or dark red. I don't know how to rate this because I have to suck one down in its entirety. Whoa, look at, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm taken aback. It looks sci-fi. It's so perfectly round. It looks like an alien egg. There was nothing like this in Inception, but this could have been in that movie. Don't worry. I'm gonna evacuate my fingers. Oh God, okay, all right. Hey! It's just alternating black and white. That's nuts. What flavor is that? Mint grape?
Oh, it's black.
It's oh my God! Oh my God! I sucked on it for 3 seconds. Can I get another one of those? I should have tried it.
Oh my God! It's so fast.
And they don't taste good. They're ridiculous. They're horrible. They damage you permanently. I like how beautiful they are. I'll give them a 2 for beauty. How did they do that? M&M's, plain ones. What are we doing here, you know? I'm doing peanut M&M's separately, but yet I did Sour Patch Kids and watermelon Sour Patch Kids the same. What is your rubric? They're boring. They don't taste very good. The chocolate doesn't taste very good, but they're also not like terrible. They're M&M's for God's sake, but I don't want to get crucified next time I leave the house. But they're super boring, especially amidst all the other Halloween candy. So boring. Needs peanut or peanut butter or caramel cold brew, which is my favorite one. That's the thing, yeah. 5 for M&M's. I don't care what kind of flack it flacks me. A notable improvement on the M&M's formula. Huge improvement. If these were peanut butter M&M's, they'd be getting a 9. These are gonna get a 7. Nerds. One of my favorite candies in the entire world. Whoa! We have some inequity in flavor here. There's about, I'd say, 30% less nerds than the strawberry. Strawberry's probably more expensive to make. You know. Strawberry and grape. Underrated flavor combination. I love nerds. I love them. If you suck on them, they're a journey. They go, seriously, from flavor and texture, they change second to second. They go from sweet to really tart, back to sweet. Are they a perfect 10? What's wrong with them? Nothing. 10. Nerds Gummy Clusters, AKA Nerds Rope Abridged. Wow. I mean, this looks like an alien candy from a kid's movie from the 90s. So awesome. So dope, dude. They're nerds, but with a delightful gummy core. Nobody was asking them to innovate, but they did. It's not an improvement on the original, it's a lateral move, but a 10 moving laterally is still a 10. Trolli, or is it Trolli? Truly, I don't know. These are the Sour Bright Crawlers you know. Let's try some, how do they do lime and orange? I guess that's a good combo. Yeah, they're no Sour Patch Kids, but they are still a standout gummy candy. They have a great texture. The sourness is there. It's not like that there, but it's there. And they're crazy colors, but they don't stain your body. I'm gonna give these a 7. I think Trollis are solid, but if I ate this whole bag, I'd feel funny. Fruit Chews, AKA Tootsie Rolls that ran out of chocolate. No vanilla, okay, thank God. I almost freaked out. I already know what these taste like. I'll do a little orange. Boring. You know what these taste like to me? The bank. Because growing up, Pittsburgh Federal Credit Union.
Shout out.
Shout out PFCU. Oh, I'm home. So much better than a Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Rolls suck. All that to be said, they're ridiculous. Like, why do these exist? Guys, you need to make me a candy inventor. Look what I just did. Look at how perfect. Ambrosia. That's an orange creamsicle. I just invented the orange creamsicle. This gets a 10. These, I'll give them a 5. I'll be very generous and give them a 5 because they're horribly boring. So here's something confusing. I have a riddle for you to solve. Huh? Why does it have a Hot Pocket sleeve? See, these ones don't come with sleeves, and this one's thinner, more delicate. This one needs a sleeve, if anything. It tastes like a chocolate-scented marker. It might be. I really ate them when I got down to the very last things in my candy ocopia. Very little to love about Tootsie Rolls. 2 Tootsie Pops. A noted improvement on the thing that I hate is Tootsie Pops. Mostly because of these two. We got raspberry and we got grape. I always thought this was blueberry, if I'm being honest. These two, these are some of the tastiest lollipops that have yet been discovered. These are incredible until you get down to its Tootsie Roll core. And even then it's not that bad because you're crunching through candy and you're mingling flavors and it's wonderful. This is just adding insult to injury right here. Oh, I forgot. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? A 1, a 2, a 3.
Oh, no.
That commercial is irresponsible. I can see why they stopped airing it. I haven't licked this in quite a while. Probably because I'm eating so much freaking candy. These are fabulous lollipops. If you lick them more than 3 times, eventually you'll get through to the Tootsie Roll core and you'll tolerate it. So I think that gets you 6. 3 Musketeers, more like 1 Musketeer. Why does this feel smaller than it normally does? I feel like this is them really being cheap. Remember when I said that I feel like nougat is filler in these United States because in UK, nougat's delicious? This is whipped nougat. It's using less nougat. And we're just eating it. Like, there's not even a problem with that. It's so boring. Compared to a mini Snickers or Milky Way, which is just Snickers without peanuts. I'm glad it's mini, honestly, because I could really only handle like 1 bite of this. I've never had a whole 3 Musketeers bar in my life. This is where I'm gonna let my personal preferences weigh in because I think you're wrong. And I think that we're all in denial about it. I don't like 3 Musketeers. So I'm gonna give it a 4. York Peppermint Patty. The patty of peppermint that sends you suddenly and against your will to the Swiss Alps. I love the minty filling. I love that it's dark chocolate. Dark chocolate plays way better with mint than milk chocolate does. Doesn't melt at all. I do, however, think of it as a larger, worse junior mint. I don't think we have any junior mints today, and it's a real shame. Delightful. I'm starting to lose my mind, guys. Sorry. We're not even halfway through. I'm in trouble. I wish that they were runnier and gooier. That would do it for me. As they are, 7. Ow! Damn it! I just jammed my finger on these Brach's pumpkins. You know how awesome candy corn is? They were like, you know what we should do? Make them bigger. They're just shaving off the surface. I don't like candy corn. I also don't dislike it. And by extension and or proxy, same here. It is a shame though. This is a loud, angry 3. Okay, I'm not gonna mess this one up. Candy corn, the same thing in a different shape. When I was a kid, you could have put a gun to my head as a child and told me it's not 3 different flavors, the candy corn. It's 1 flavor. It's not white, orange, and yellow flavor. And I would have said, F you, shoot me. But I was right. Lo and behold, that gunman was right. They are 1 flavor because they're just corn syrup flavored. Okay, first ingredient I'll give to you is sugar. Second is corn syrup. Salt, confectioner's glaze, corn syrup. Dextrose, corn syrup. Gelatin, not corn syrup. Honey, never mind. And that gunman was Albert Einstein. This is the same. This is the same as the pumpkins, just smaller, which I like because that means I don't have to have a whole mouthful of this stuff. I can just have a little bit. I'll give it one more. I'll give it 4 for being a better form factor. I've never seen so many colors of Twizzler. I didn't know that they had every color of the rainbow. Even the red is different than the red. Whew, we should just taste test sugar shit. I have a lot more fun. I'm not a Red Vines guy because I'm not an asshole. What flavor is original Twizzler? Is it cherry? Strawberry. Strawberry, my fat dick. There's no way this tastes like strawberry. I'm gonna taste the blue one. Okay. It tastes different. I thought it had more flavor, but it just tastes different. This tastes like a blue slushie. That tastes like green apple, but muted, of course. Okay, come on, get it together. Twizzlers are fun. There's nothing quite like them. Don't say Red Vines. You can't drink soda through Red Vines. I've tried really hard. There's no hole. It's like trying to drink through a broom pole. I was always bored of the strawberry flavor. Never was a fan. These at least introduce some variety into the situation. I think these get a 6. I like Twizzlers, but not enough to go any higher than that. Nobody better lay their finger on my butt. Or finger. I don't need to taste this, but I'm going to, because it is my very favorite candy. Look out, Wright brothers. Lock up your daughters, Albert Einstein. Butterfinger's coming for you. How do they do it? How do they do it? It's like glass. Butterfinger's the best. It's gluten-free. You could have fooled me. I love Butterfinger. It's a perfect candy. There's nothing wrong with it. I wish that it would rate me instead, honestly. 10, all the way. Got one. Banana Chew, you trying to kill me?
What are these?
I don't know.
God. I hate this.
I'd like to point out that this is called Orange Chew. Well, that was awful. That's a 1. It's terrible. Turtles. Milk chocolate, pecans, and caramel. I've always loved a turtle. It's okay. Tastes like your aunt gave it to you. It's from out of state. She got it at the airport. You know, it's good. The caramel tastes a little bit more natural than other candy bars. The peanuts are fine. Chocolate tastes good. It's milk, but it tastes like more natural, more real. And it's a turtle. It's a classic flavor combination. I'm gonna give it an 8. Pop Rocks, once again, not something I've ever gotten as a Halloween candy. Turns into gum. I'm not even gonna do that. Whoa, tight, bro. So this is the original flavor, cherry, but they gave it like retro style. Still popping after 40 years, just like me. That's what I'm gonna say at my 40th birthday party. Still popping after 40 years.
10 years old? 14 years old?
No, what? 14? 40.
Popping since 1970, 40 years.
Oh,
2010.
This package is 14 years old, you're right.
Are you for real? Wait.
Is there a copyright on there?
I mean, I don't know when it was made, but it expires in 2026. Do you like this? Pop Rocks, my friend, get, I think, a... Nobody's gonna want that, Steve.
It's crazy sounding.
Pop Rocks are amazing. There's nothing like it. Nobody's even tried. They're more fun than they are tasty, but they're still a hell of a lot of fun. They're 7, I love Pop Rocks. Do we have Warheads?
No. This is the only words I could get.
Put them on board. Warheads get a 9. Pop Rocks are a sensation. Now they've just added pure violent sour to the mix.
This isn't made by Pop Rocks.
Yeah, this is not a collaboration.
Oh, remember how I said that nobody's even tried? It's not sour. Warheads is supposed to do that to you. You're supposed to not be able to function normally when you have a Warhead in your mouth. I don't think they were as poppy, if I'm being honest. The crystals are smaller, so it means they're not gonna last longer. And it's not sour, so it doesn't live up to the Warhead name. These get a 5. Dots, AKA bad candy. AKA just Why do these exist? AKA, who wants these? If you love dots, explain yourself in the comments, please. Well, that's never getting out of my mouth. Permanently affixed my teeth. Virulent. They taste okay at best. If they didn't stick to your teeth, I'd like them because they do have an incredibly dense gummy texture and it's kind of cool. So I'm gonna give them a 2 for that. That's it. Why?
Just different sizes of this.
Why have you done this?
Random options.
I'm gonna eat the tiniest corner of this just to prove that I did it. Bleh. Bleh. It's bad chocolate. I hate Hershey's, except for in the context of a s'more. Hershey's belongs nowhere. It is the most boring chocolate on God's green earth. It doesn't even taste like chocolate. It's so bad. It's a candy product of some kind. I'm surprised they even legally are able to call it chocolate. For its use in a s'more and for being an American stalwart, I'll give it a 3. It's not just Hershey's Dark. It's Hershey's Special Dark. Why do they call it that? It might be dark chocolate, but it's not special. Certainly an improvement on plain Hershey's milk chocolate, but by dark chocolate standards, it's still a war crime. It still tastes super fake and processed. It's got a richer flavor. It tastes more like actual chocolate, but it's still very not good. I'll give it a 4. Skittles Shriekers. What's the deal? Spine-tingling tangerine. Citrus scream. Shocking lime. So it's the same freaking flavors, but they just put synonyms for being scared in front of them. We also, of course, have Skittles Original and Skittles Wild Berry. This is where it's at. Remember Skittles smoothies? Are those still a thing? Mm-hmm. Nope. Wild cherry. That was the same thing. Oh yeah! Melon berry. Remember Skittles smoothies? I'm gonna give normal Skittles a 6. Fight me. Don't fight me. I've never thrown hands in my life, I can't. But these are novel and delicious, so they are gonna get a 7. If we had Skittles smoothies, they'd be getting an 8. But we don't, and they aren't. Lifesavers, every flavor but the good one. Let's pretend that there is a white right here. This is the white Lifesaver. That's better. This is the saving grace of the Lifesaver world. It tastes like, I think is it pina colada or is it pineapple? It's just pineapple. It's a delight. I'll settle for an orange. The Lifesavers as a whole, if this guy gets a 10 and this guy gets a 3, six. Is that halfway between 3 and 10? Rounding down. Mounds, the very oddly named candy, because Almond Joy, you got an Almond Joy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out these 2 candy bars, and I'm gonna let you guess which one should be called Mounds. Which one should be called Mounds? I prefer Mounds. Dark chocolate, no stupid nut. That should be called Almond Joy. No almonds. That's the joy of it. So good. Love Mounds. The coconut can be a little dry sometimes. Like the paste is wet, but the coconut itself is dry. Otherwise it would be, frankly, a 10. I'm gonna give it a 9. I love Mounds. Almond Joy is not a joy at all. Yeah, it is. It's still good. 6. 6 for Almond Joy. Uh-oh. Somebody better call the bank, because I got myself 100 grand. 100 grand, I discovered, is frankly the very best candy bar. It's a better Twix. It adds your precious crunchies and opts instead for a bar of pure, uncut Colombian caramel. Oh Lord. You know how you're making a snow cone and you're like, I wish I could just get just the syrup. That's what this is. Like you're eating a Twix and you're like, I wish it were just caramel and had crunchies too. Ferrero Rocher is out here killing it, making all my favorite candies. Making, what was the other one? Nerds. and Ferrero Rocher and 100 grand. The best candies ever conceived. Maybe. No notes, wouldn't change a thing. Soup to nuts, top to bottom, left, right, up, down, stop, go. I love it, and it's a 10. I love 100 Grand.
Wow, they got Butterfinger too. Wow.
Wait, Ferrero Rocher makes Butterfinger?
And Keebler.
I didn't see. Give me another Butterfinger now. Laffy Taffy, otherwise known as less fake Airheads. Somehow in this tiny little package, there are 2 jokes. What's a vampire's favorite fruit? Suckberries?
Blood orange.
Blood orange? Oh, you read these, you
No, I didn't.
liar.
The yellow one.
Can't get it out. It tastes exactly like Airheads. It's exactly the same. But it does taste a little kind of more natural-ish, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna eat any more of it, that's for darn sure. Super boring. I loved Airheads because you could go and concentrate it down in the bottom into a little poke that was denser than a dying star. But this, good luck. They're bad. They're taffy, but they're bad. Come with a joke, that's worth something. No, it's not. This isn't very good, and I'm going to give it a 4. Because it's still okay, but I don't want any more of it, not at all. Black Forest mini gummy bears. What is this, ham? The white one's pineapple. That's Haribo territory. Also, impossible to open, jeez. And they're so tiny. My God. One of these is yellow and one of these is clear. There's gonna be so many accidents as a result of this ambiguity. From the side, it could be, you know what it could be? It could be a Welch's fruit snack, the raspberry. Black Forest mini gummy bears, worse texture than Haribo, way smaller than Haribo, worse flavor than Haribo, worse product than Haribo. These guys get a 3. They're a bummer.
Ferrero.
They're Ferrero?
Yep.
These are Ferrero? These are from Daddy?
Acquired by Ferrero. Same with Laffy Taffy.
It doesn't even say that on the back. They're clearly embarrassed of these. Original Reese's and Halloween Reese's. There is a pronounced difference, and I'm gonna show you what it is right now. That's the first time that has ever happened, where it just came off clean. Normally, you're losing the whole side. You're losing, I'd say 20% of your net chocolate. And you're licking it off the paper like an animal. But the secrets to Halloween Reese's. Just hanging out to lose. What the hell is this supposed to be? Is that a pumpkin? I think there's more peanut butter in the pumpkin ones. Let's do a side-by-side visual comparison. Oh yeah, come on. Come on. There's more peanut butter. More chocolate too. There's more everything. I love chocolate and peanut butter. And Reese's is like the prototypical chocolate and peanut butter. This is a masterpiece. It would be insane for me to rate Reese's peanut butter cups anything less than a 9 and their Halloween peanut butter cups a 10 because they are better proportion. Reese's Pieces, or as the annoying kid that you grew up with called them, Reese's Pieces, or the M&M's Savior. Because you eat these in tandem with M&M's, you have the best flavor combination in the world.
It won't work.
Oh, they taste so much better when you do that. These are awesome. They're made better with M&M's, but they're still pretty great on their own. But they're still just okay. Okay, come on. Reese's Pieces, they are fantastic. I love them, but they are a little tiny bit boring on their own, but they're still pretty great. I think they get a 7. Swedish Fish, for some reason, as far as I can tell, in a war against Sour Patch Kids. I feel like people are always like, do you like Swedish Fish or Sour Patch Kids? Like, I don't know, do you like cars or hammers? I'll tell you what, these taste exactly like red Sour Patch Kids with no sour on them. It's the same flavor. What flavor are Swedish Fish supposed to be? It refuses to disclose. All I know is that they're good. And not as good as Sour Patch Kids, no. They're still quite good though. I do love Swedish Fish. They're addictive and they have a nice chew to them and they age quite well. I really like old Swedish Fish. The Swedish Fish are gonna get a 7. Do enjoy Swedish Fish. Double-edged sword, because you get pink for sure, but then you also get red. Ooh, see this one I got orange and pink. Way better combination. Way better day that I'm having now as a result. Well, orange is okay, I guess. What's the other one? Yellow? Ugh. Yellow. I think that you're either a pink Starburst person or a yes Starburst person. I don't think that there's any middle ground. These are a classic, you know? It's pretty hard to knock them. I love pink so much, I'll forgive all the other flavors. Pink gets a 10. The other guys, anywhere from a 3 to a 5. And I'll give Starburst as a whole a 7.
Whoa.
What?
I've never heard of a gummy Jolly Rancher.
Well, listen up. So you're about to hear of it. What the f is that? What is going on there? I'm desperately trying to figure out what shape that's supposed to be. I see 2 balls. Look, there's 2 balls on there.
Cherries.
Cherries. Except this is supposed to be strawberry lemon. That's not strawberry. That tastes like cherry. Hershey's, at it again. Jolly Rancher gummies. 2! Oh my God, Jolly Rancher's pink is watermelon, but they still have a strawberry, so whatever. The flavor's not very good. It does taste exactly like the strawberry Jolly Rancher, so I think that they've translated the flavor quite well. But I don't much care for Jolly Ranchers. They're the most interesting hard candy. Plus a distinct, like, I don't know, vinyl flavor? Like, I know this is like effectively plastic, and the wrappers always stick to them if they've been exposed to the sun ever. The wrappers are not coming off. And this feels very similar. These wrappers are really hard to get off. They're ripping, they're sticking. I'm also gonna score Jolly Ranchers because I remember perfectly what they taste like. Jolly Ranchers will get a 5 because they're, again, the best that hard candy can be. Jolly Rancher Chews are gonna get a 5 as well. Heath. English toffee enrobed in rich chocolatey coating. Got nothing to say about this, it's great, you know? Are you not entertained? You know, it's a worse Butterfinger is what it is, but that's still pretty good. If you shoot for the moon, you'll still land amongst the stars, you know? It is just a solid brick of toffee, which is great, and it's milk chocolate around it, which is pretty good. It doesn't have the, you know, light texture of a Butterfinger nor the peanut butter flavor. It's just toffee. It's not pretending to be anything else. I'm into it. It's good. I love Heath. It's a 8. Mr. Good Bar is a freaking Hershey bar. When you open it up, it even just says Hershey's on it. Why don't they just call it Hershey's with peanuts? Why do they call it Mr. Good Bar? Market improvement, because it's this close to being peanut butter. That's actually where peanut butter comes from. It tastes way better with the peanuts. It just tastes so much better that I actually enjoy it now. I would give a Mr. Good Bar a 6. Whoa. Now things are about to start tasting like the bank, because that's straight where these are from. Props on this stick. It's plastic. This will last forever. It'll kill a creature, but you won't have a mushy stick. It tasted like cinnamon for a second before it turned orange. It's so freaking boring, but it's still a lollipop. What am I, a monster? Do I have no childhood whimsy in me? What if I was at the doctor and I was scared to get my shot? You don't seek these out, not never. 3. Double bubble. $10 says this is rock hard because unless you get it out of like a pack of specifically double bubble, it's incredibly stale. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Good chewing gum. It's already out of flavor. This is bad. Gotcha, got him. I mean, if it were fresh, it'd be pretty good for about 45 seconds. It's about how long Bazooka and Double Bubble last. But it's gum. I mean, it's still bubble gum. But if you're gonna ask me to have this versus Big League Chew, a little BLC to wash down the bad day at school, look out, because I'm gonna be blowing bubbles. Yeah, it's not very good. There's way better ways to get bubblegum flavor into your system. This ain't it. And I'm going to give it, for its hardness, a 4. It's still freaking bubblegum. Milky Way, AKA Snickers without nuts. Where's Snickers? Oh, this feels like it deserves to be side by side. Is this the same company? Presumably. They were like, you know what? Let's put some peanuts in there and we'll give it a way better name. Oh, Milky Way is pretty good. What am I saying? I think this is chocolate flavored nougat in the similar situation in the Milky Way. It's a darker nougat. I thought it was the exact same thing, sans peanuts. Turns out I was wrong. Both good in their own right, but the peanuts really make it happen. Like Snickers is a damn near perfect candy bar. And Milky Way, it is a distant second to this guy. The peanuts round things out. It gives it a whole new flavor, texture. I'm gonna give Snickers a 9 and a Milky Way a 7. We got Crackle. This is Hershey's attempt at a crunch bar. Less crunchy, more chocolate. It's Hershey's chocolate, so it's bad. Crunchies make it better than normal Hershey's. These crunchies elevate it to a 5. Twix, left side. You got a right side? Finally, we can answer the question. Twix, left versus right bar. Is it just marketing? They're identical, as they should be. It's not as good as 100 gram because they put some dumb cookie in there instead of crunchies, and there's not as much caramel, but it's still, it's one of the goats. It's in the Hall of Fame. It's in Madame Tussauds. I love Twix. I'm gonna give them a 9. Give me a kit, give me a cat, give me a kit to the Kit Kat kit. What the fuck is this? Okay, no, it broke. I thought this was pre-broken. I was like, it's ruining my day that I don't get to break it. It's because I sang that stupid song. I didn't say give me a break. And here we go. I don't know why you like them so much. I like them, don't get me wrong. I like them, but they're just like a really old-fashioned wafer cookie covered in chocolate. I don't like them as much as you do, but I still like them very much. Not as much as Twix, not as much as 100 grand, but they're close. 8 for Kit Kat. Sweet Tarts ropes. They were eating those Sweet Tarts and they were like, you know, this would be great if it was chewy in a rope form. I don't know how I feel about that. There is a distinct layer of, I'm even like pushing it out right now. There's a distinct layer of cream filling. Ew. That's the sour part. Boy, they really put some thought into this. Can I pull out the whole tapeworm? I'm not entirely sure why I'm doing it. But I am doing it now. I'm gonna get you out of there. Even if it costs me everything. There we go. There we go. There's the Sweet Tart rope. Found it. There's not many candies you can that have elements like that you can just straight up separate. You get to control your ratio. These aren't bad, and I'm gonna give them a 6. I like them. There we have it, folks. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 10s. A first. And I think apropos, it's candy. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of 10s. It's candy. What did we learn here? I love Ferrero Rocher products. These are all Ferrero Rocher right here. Masterpieces all. And I love peanut butter and chocolate. But these are just my preferences. Everyone, not unlike a snowflake, has different candy preferences. And I wanna hear yours. What's your favorite Halloween candy? What am I missing from this list? And what do you want to see me rank next? Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, you keep ranking. You keep ranking it. Get out there and rank it. Just rank it. Thank you again to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode. Now, several issues have been raised in the comments concerning BetterHelp's privacy and therapists, so I wanted to address those first. BetterHelp has assured me they do not share private data like clinical information, patient names, with the exception of when a patient suggests they're considering self-harm and the therapist is required by state law to report this to ensure they get help. 100% of their therapists are licensed, vetted, and competitively compensated. They've renewed their commitment to privacy and patient care, and above all, making therapy accessible and affordable. They're actually doing what you're supposed to do in therapy, which is be candid, learn from your mistakes, and move forward. October 10th is World Mental Health Day, so I hope you'll join me in exploring what therapy can offer you. BetterHelp makes it easy to get matched with the right therapist on your schedule, on your terms, and for the next 7 days, you can get a full month of therapy for free if you use the link in the video description. If you've been on the fence about exploring therapy, now's a good time.